Hello you lovely people and welcome. Are you sitting uncomfortably? Me too. In this video we're going to be doing a cold start demo in the IndiaFoxtEcho Leonardo M-346. So yeah, on the apron at Coningsby, and we're just going to get this bad boy started, and we're going to start off by switching on the batteries. And then we're going to switch on both beacon and nav lights and come over to the APU. I'm going to put the master on and start the APU up. Wait for that to spool up and calm down. Okay. Now we're going to put on our comms, our nav wireless, TACAN, radar, and our GPS power switch. Now we can switch on our HUD and UFCP. Wait for that to come on. Now our coordinates are correct. Now this part isn't essential, you don't really have to do it. You can just add it as part of the simulation, but we can do a GC align or we can do fast. I'm going to click on GC. As you can see, it's going to start its alignment. Usually takes around about 1 minute 60. While that's doing that, we can get on with the other stuff. So let's get the right engine started. So we're going to flick that up to idle start, open the fuel shutoff, press the green button and let that spool. Switch on our IFF. Have a look at the data. Fuel. I'm going to change our bingo to 2000. Enter that and close that off. Let that go back to how it was. Okay, and right engine is almost at the top of its spool up stage. We can switch on the right generator, flick it up into norm. Okay, and we can do the same again with the left engine, so switch it up into idle start, open the fuel shut off, and we're going to press the green button and let that work its magic. Okay, we're almost aligned. Okay, deg nav ready, so let's click on that and we're a go. We can close that. And if we go to status, SMC1 and SMC2 are not available out of the whole list.
Canopy unsafe.
Okay, we'll close that then. And looks like our
Forward seat not armed.
engine has finished spooling up. And we'll switch on the oxygen for the pilot. And we'll switch on the left generator. We can now shut down the APU. This button here. Okay. So change that to HSI. And we're going to, and you can see you change your bingo and your joker here. And it's giving you an outside air temperature of 9 degrees, which is about right for today. Not exactly the warmest. Clear the master caution. Now we're carrying no weapons or fuel tanks, so nothing to check on the SMS page, but we will switch the mass selector to standby. Okay, now we're going to jump in the back seat and switch on the we're going to arm the seat in the back. Just come down here to the right hand side, arm that, make sure everything is where it needs to be. Everything is looking good. Okay, you can't switch on the oxygen on and off in the back seat, so we'll skip that part. Now jump back in the front. Okay, now we're going to put our flaps through the full range. So takeoff, landing, back up to takeoff. We're going to test the air brake out. All is good there. And put the takeoff trim, push that button there. One last check before we start rolling. And put the taxi light on. All is good. Bingo is on because we're not carrying much fuel. Seats are armed and the mass is on standby. Now I'm going to change that to moving map. I'm going to zoom into 20 nautical miles. Okay, do one last check over the right hand side. Excellent. Okay, we can now start rolling. So we're going to take the parking brake off. Throttle up. To radar altimeter and zero out the barometric altimeter while we're at it.
MASS not live.
I'm aware of that.
MASS not live.
I will arm it once we're on the runway. No pleasing some people, is there? Okay, so we're at the end of the runway. One last final check. Movement is good. Yep. Okay. Let's get out on the runway, put our landing light on. Okay. All lights are out. Everything's looking good. Takeoff trim is on. Arm the mass just to keep her quiet. And we're ready to roll. So, throttle up. Brakes off. Rotate. Gear up. Flaps up. And that's it. So that was a cold start demo in the IndiaFoxtEcho Leonardo 346 Master. It might not be exactly as checklist says, but there's a lot of stuff in the checklist that isn't actually on the aircraft. So yeah, I hope you got something from this video, and thanks for watching. As always, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.